Our first presentation this evening is an annual report by the Orange County Human Relations and recognition of its 30-year anniversary. At this time, members of the public who wish to speak on this item may raise their hand electronically to enter the speaker queue. It is now my pleasure to welcome Dr. Gurpreet Ahuja and Sandy Lester from Orange County Human Relations to present the annual report. Thank you both for joining us tonight.
Go ahead. Yes, I can. Thank you again for this opportunity. Ms. Sandy Lester and I are here tonight to report on some of the work of our nonprofit organization, Orange County Human Relations Council, in the city of Irvine over the last year. You already have copies of our annual report available to you. At OC Human Relations, we believe that all people have a right to live free from discrimination and violence. So we provide programs to create safe and respectful communities. OC Human Relations partners with cities to manage challenging issues such as the lack of civil discourse, engagement of all residents of cities and the county in the decision-making process, and the building of positive relationships between the police and residents. Cities and schools call on us regularly for help in community building efforts as well as in navigating conflict. For example, during this time of crisis, we are supporting households through mediation, as we have seen a rise in family and neighbor-neighbor conflicts as the pandemic has significantly changed the way we engage with each other in our homes and in our communities. In 2020, unfortunately, this horrific pandemic paralleled an increase in hate incidents and crimes against people perceived to be of Asian heritage. Additionally, the death of George Floyd, whose one-year anniversary we are observing today, served as a pivotal point in the current civil rights movement, which precipitated a maelstrom of human relations issues and the need to support all residents of Orange County in a variety of ways. We've received a tidal wave of requests to help facilitate difficult but necessary conversations, deliver presentations about OC's civil rights history and implicit bias training, and provide trainings that address diversity, equity, and inclusion. We are pleased to announce that we have created and launched Orange County Together that offers a training series for corporate and nonprofit organizations, schools, and communities. In recent years, we have also worked with elected officials to design and lead forums on interfaith work and civility. This support that OCHR has been able to provide is possible in large part because of the City Dues program. This program was developed about 30 years ago with the City Managers Association. Cities across the county can make per capita contribution to our nonprofit so that we are able to maintain our capacity to respond and to support cities when needed. We hope that the City of Irvine will not hesitate to reach out at times when OCHR's expertise can be of assistance to the city.
We are pleased to share with you how OC Human Relations worked with residents in Irvine during our last fiscal year. OC Human Relations mediated 121 court intake cases, 20 community intake cases, and 1 police community reconciliation program case where one of the parties was a resident of Irvine. In collaboration with the County of Orange, local law enforcement agencies, schools, community organizations, and residents, OC Human Relations documents hate crimes and incidents. And in Irvine, we documented 9 hate crimes and 27 hate incidents. With COVID-19 impacting the nation in spring 2020, we adjusted our programming and hosted a 5-week virtual workshop series titled Choosing Each Other, Connecting and Learning for a Better Tomorrow, attended by 58 youth. 2 youth attended our Human Relations Ambassadors program, and 6 attended our Youth Leadership Institute. OC Human Relations work to build a sense of community among Irvine residents and staff through our continual countywide hate crime education, as well as our victim outreach and support. In September 2019, the City of Irvine hosted our annual Hate Crime Report release, where we welcomed almost 200 people to the Los Olivos Community Center. We are very thankful for that support. In conclusion, OC Human Relations has appreciated Irvine's membership in the city's dues program, which supports schools and cities in building safe, respectful communities, addresses community conflict and strife, and sustains a human relations infrastructure to serve cities when crisis situations occur. Together, we are contributing to a safe and respectful county and building the important relationships that can be called upon in times of tension and turmoil when they arise. We would like to present you personally and to thank the City of Irvine for your membership and present you with this certificate.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your presentation. I'm actually going to come down and we have something for you as well, so we'll do a little exchange in just a bit. But I did want to ask my council colleagues if they had any comments at this time. I would just like to thank you both for being here today and for the Orange County Human Relations for all the work that you do for our communities here in Irvine. Thank you. And we'll consider public testimony. City Clerk, are there any members of the public who wish to speak on this item?
No, Madam Mayor.
Okay.
Mayor.
Yes, Councilmember Agran.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just a little slow on the uptake. I just wanted to add to your comments just how extraordinarily grateful I am. I think we should all be to the just tremendous, outstanding work that Orange County Human Relations has done over decades now. And we look forward, of course, to a continuing supportive relationship in the future, but I can't even count the number of times that we've called upon OC Human Relations to help us out here in the city of Irvine when we had incidents of one kind or another, or problems of one kind or another, and invariably they provide insight, services, and assistance that's just extraordinary. Later on in the agenda tonight, I, like other council members, we all have an opportunity to, out of a small budget, make contributions to nonprofits that are helpful to our community. And I'm proud that the very first one that I'm making tonight is to Orange County Human Relations in support of just the remarkably outstanding work that they do. With that, I thank them again publicly for all the wonderful work. And I thank you, Mayor, for giving me these few minutes to comment.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Huja and Ms. Lester to join me at the podium, and I'm going to ask my council colleagues to join me as well.
As we are gathering, I just want to thank you for that extraordinary gesture. This has been a mutually convivial relationship. We have learned much from the city of Irvine. It's been very gratifying to collaborate with the city of Irvine at all levels, and a particularly good relationship has been that with the chief of the city of Irvine, Chief Hamill, who has been on the Orange County Human Relations Commission and has worked very closely with the council. So very grateful for the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you. And from the council, we have a commendation for the Orange County Human Relations Council's 30th anniversary. And I'd like to read it to you. Is that okay? Right. Whereas the Orange County Human Relations Council was founded in 1991 with the mission to foster mutual understanding among residents and eliminate prejudice, intolerance, and discrimination in order to make Orange County a better place for all people to live, work, and do business. And whereas the Orange County Human Relations Council addresses prejudice, discrimination, and conflict through collaborative and inclusive efforts with schools, individuals, cities, businesses, foundations, and the County of Orange to support a vision of a place where diversity is realized as a source of strength, and whereas the Orange County Human Relations Council promotes respect, empowers diverse communities, resolves conflict respectfully, advocates for equal justice, and has been pulling the community together, facilitating respectful dialogue, and sharing practical tools to build understanding across cultural divides, and whereas the Orange County Human Relations Council has provided proactive intergroup relations and violence prevention programs in schools and communities throughout Orange County and has reached more than 50,000 residents annually. Now, therefore, the City Council of the City of Irvine does hereby commend and congratulate Orange County Human Relations Council on its 30 years of service to Orange County and the City of Irvine. I think we just move on.